Now at this point, I'm sure all of you have heard of the website Temu, which is like a discounted retailer for just a whole bunch of random products. I've been doing videos reviewing different bass gear and different things like that on my channel from Temu, but I've never used any of it on the gig. Now, today I'm going to be taking a Temu bass that I actually got on my last Temu video, which was a custom bass video that didn't make it in time to be used in the video. It's been sitting like right here. You can see that little box right there. It's been sitting there for about 7 months now, unopened. I haven't touched it at all. And I'm actually about to leave in about like 30 minutes to go to the airport. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take this bass along with me and just see if it actually works and see if I could use it on this gig that I'm about to fly to. So now the first thing we obviously have to do is unbox this bass. I don't even know if it works. I don't know if anything's broken on it. When I got the box, it was like pretty much open. Like the bass was exposed. So it's definitely not in tune. It's probably got some, you know, nicks and bruises, but we're just gonna try and use it. So let me unbox it and get it packed up for the airport. So I will say, surprisingly, this bass doesn't have any bruises on it or anything. It was not very protected in that box. This is what it looks like. It's just like pretty much a basic, you know, bass. Standard, nothing special about it. I haven't even tested this thing out to see if it even has sound or makes any sound or anything, but we'll test it after we get to the gig. So I'm gonna pack this in my mono case and head on to the airport. All right, so we just got to North Carolina. And the bass got here, I think, okay. I haven't opened it up. Hey, Jordan, you ready to mix a Temu bass?
Temu bass?
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those? Let's go!
Let's see. So y'all saw when I unboxed it, it was just like the box was pretty much just trashed, okay? It looks like they detuned the strings, so look how loose these are. Oh wow, there is some marks now that I'm looking in the light. There's a couple of little nicks right here. It's literally like $100 bass, so I'm not really expecting a whole lot. It's got pretty much got standard, everything's standard, you know, volume, tone pot, and then you got your strings, you know, your pickups, which kind of look interesting because one of them is really, really recessed into it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but standard bridge. Everything is pretty simple, and these are stock strings, so this is not like strings that I put on here or anything. So let's see if this thing works and try it out for rehearsal.
All right, Mr. Temu, what are we running? Miracles.
Let's see what this thing sounds like. I'm gonna get my Temu strap right here. You think I could do this on Miracles?
I don't even know you could do miracles on your bass mods. I'm just kidding.
Wow. This thing, bro, whenever I was tuning this, it was so tight. The tuners were so tight. I felt like I was going to break a string even though the string wasn't tight. Fret buzz is crazy.
It's just character.
So, tried out the bass. It sounds all right. I don't really like the feel of it. My hands when I was playing on it, it was like they were sticking. It was kind of interesting. It was definitely a different feel. If I changed the strings on it, it probably would change the feel of it just a little bit more to make it feel a little bit better. But as far as just straight up tone, straight out of the box, it's not one I would definitely use. Jordan did make a point after I played through out there. He said, you're playing a $100 bass through like $1,000 worth of pedals and preamps.
Some very high-end stuff there.
Like, just so you guys can see what I'm playing through. So this is just my tuner, which y'all probably normally see. Just a chorus. I'm not really using the tone hammer today because I have this guy right here, which is a Fatboy Tube DI. Y'all probably seen me use this before. This thing is like probably $800 or $900 alone. Julian, what do you think about the Temu bass? Julian's been playing bass now. So my goal this week is what I'm going to try to do. We have about 3 different sets we're playing. I'm going to try to fit the Temu bass in each set of this conference. I'm going to try to do one tonight, which our first set is tonight, one tomorrow morning, and then one tomorrow night. So I'm going to try and fit the Temu bass on each of these sets and try not to, mess up this whole event and everything.
Same thing. Take it out. Here we go. 4.
Sacrifice to be here. I know that many of you have been saving up your money.
This one. Unison.
Refrain. Slowly build.
Here we go. Bridge. Bridge. 2. We crown you. Chorus. Wash.
So we just finished the first set. I was able to sneak it in on the third song, the Temu bass, and it sounded okay. Daniel, what do you think?
Honestly, it didn't bother me. Like, there's nothing that stuck out that you played. It's probably the selections and the placements and stuff, but yeah, you definitely made it work.
Yeah, it was a 4-string, and I had to rethink my part a little bit, but I will say I didn't love the feel. Let me go and be completely honest. Outside of that, I had some fret buzz on the 11th fret on my E string and my A string, so when I was doing things way up high, it would buzz, and I was like, And then when I go down to the low string, some of it was a little bit buzzy as well. So it really needs a setup really bad. And the neck dive, oh my gosh. I literally had to hold it up, to keep it up with my left hand and play at the same time. That was a bit of a struggle. So we're going to go get some dinner, and then we're going to go to tomorrow morning and using this bass again to see if we can fit it in to tomorrow's set. Tomorrow's set is going to be a lot harder to try to fit it in because the songs really need my 5-string, but we'll see.
I think, like, truth be told, in the context of a song, like, if you don't have it soloed out, it's kind of like you kind of don't notice. Like yesterday, while we were playing the set, with everything going on, I didn't even notice that you switched until I actually looked at you and I was like, oh, he's playing the Temu bass. So, like, when it's not soloed and you don't really, like, are just specifically listening to it, you can kind of, it can kind of like be disguised in the mix. I think if you were to like get some new strings and possibly change the pickups, it maybe could be a good thing.
Yeah, and it's just really the setup is really rough on it. But once we get past that and once we get through that, I think it'll be possibly just usable. So, all right, but we're getting ready to start rehearsal, and we'll see how I can squeeze it into today's set. Okay, so today I used the bass again on the second set. We squeezed it in on the last song. Now the only issue, actually, there was a lot of issues today. We're playing a different key. On the first fret of the Temu bass, there was literally such bad fret buzz that I didn't know if I was gonna make it. Like I had a couple of moments where I was just like, oh my gosh, it was a buzz like in the house, and I was like, oh gosh, I can't do this. And I was able to pull back on the tone to make it less bright so it didn't happen again. But it's just like, it really needs a bad setup. And when I say setup, also the frets need to be kind of shaped as well, because like that first fret is way higher and so it causes a lot of fret buzz. But we got one more set. We're gonna see what it does for this last one. This has been pretty fun, a little bit nerve-wracking, but y'all gotta let me know in the comments what you think. So let's go. The event's over. We tried that. I was able to fit the Temu bass in on every set, but it was fun. It was fun. I'm about to pack up the bass and head back home. You know, if you're practicing at home, I think it'll be fine, but there's definitely some things that needs to be set up and some things that need to be fixed when it comes to the fret. If you get this bass, it's not going to be play ready, I would say. You're definitely gonna need to get it set up. The tone wise, it was okay, but the playability was everything when it comes to these type of, you know, this type of bass. There are some better options to me than this Temu bass that are around $100, but I'll leave them in the description below, link to it, so you could check those out as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all like this video, like the video, and then also let me know in the comments below. Go check out my guy.
Subscribe to Andrew McCain.
The McCains.
Hold up. Andrew's like what, like 500 away from 10K? Yeah. Let's get my man a 10K. Come 10K. On. All right, let's do this. If this video gets more than 300 likes, I'll come back to you.
Ooh, that's easy. That's
300 likes?
Is that hold on? I gotta renegotiate the contract. You know what? Nah, let's do this. I'll comment on the video. If that comment gets more than 300 likes, I'll come back.
Okay.
That's different.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna pack up and head back home. I'll see y'all next time.